Hello, my name is Shiva, and as part of the wireless network subject, we are supposed to do a presentation regarding deploying wireless solution in educational environment. As a new century, as in this era, all the education environment in all the world, they highly need the internet facility, and no better way, and no any easier way than to deploy wireless solutions to it. However, with any great development, which is wireless in this case, there's some issues with it, and we're going to discuss a few issues that might arise, or a few factors that we need to consider before or after or during the wireless deployment in educational facility. Okay, the first one is broad capacity. So before deploying the wireless solution, there's few questions that we need to ask. The research team pretty much say how many devices are being used in the network, what type of devices are being used, what are the capabilities of those devices. For example, a computer can do a lot more than a Bluetooth device, which is still wireless, so and might need more bandwidth. Other questions like what type of applications are being used. Say some applications they don't need much data rate, and some need very high data rate. For example, HD quality videos during lecture, not during lecture, maybe some videos the lecturer shows you, videos, it does take a lot of bandwidth. And a simple email does not take that much of bandwidth of a wireless network. Also, how many users, students, visitors, guests, teachers will be using the network. And also another one, which touches the second point, the density. Another one would be in which area of the campus would be the most active when it comes to the need of wireless networks. Like I said earlier, the density of the users, as in which parts of the campus must need a very good wireless coverage, and which part can go without the extreme coverage. Obviously, all the area within the institution would need a certain amount of wireless coverage. This is a general example of a classroom, classrooms rather. Say 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Explaining this picture, and this access point here would be placed on the core, on the edge. Assuming this, no other. Assuming this is the end building and the frame building in the middle corner. So this access point will be placed in the corner here with facing this way, directional antenna that might be used in this deployment would be a directional antenna with speed of 8 with power of 8.5 dBi, mounted in the wall, and this can be omnidirectional because there's classroom on either side. And since the coverage of the first network, the first access point, it overlaps with the second one here. Roaming can be enabled. Similar theory behind these two. And there's another access point which is not in the picture that I want to add, would be around here, considering this side of the building is completely, there's no other buildings here. No, we can add extremely directional, which is directional Yagi. Produce the power of 13.5 dBi, and you go straight to the corridor. It doesn't spread sideways like the directional 8.5, but when it uses 10.5 directional Yagi, it goes straight to the corridor, so only one is needed for the whole corridor. it is estimated that a student can have up to 5 devices at a time. For me, example, when I go to my lecture, I carry my laptop, I carry my phone, and the watch I wear, which is a smartwatch. It works on a 2.4 gigahertz Bluetooth. So it kind of interferes as well, but it's a very small device. We'll get to that point in a bit. Another issue that we need to address is another area that we need to look at is the actual coverage of where we put the wireless antennas. And as you can see in the picture, there's people everywhere in an educational institution. There are in the sports ground, auditoriums, classroom, everywhere. The picture on the right here shows the antennas are kept on top of the buildings, and they are facing inside. This one's going that way, this one's going this way, that way, and that one at the end here is going inside as well. Why are they kept on the top of the building is a good question, because they're wireless signals. They do not travel upwards, they do travel downwards. So it's always better to put the antennas on top of the buildings rather than on the bottom, on the ground floor. Yeah, the picture here clearly kind of clarifies on how ideally more powerful antennas can be used on top of the buildings. And obviously there will be antennas on the bottom inside the classrooms here, like this, and which will pretty much cover the entire area here and create a small WLAN wireless local area network. Okay. Moving on to another aspect that we need to look at would be the physical security of the devices that are within a wireless network. So students can be, let's stop at this point. Students can be a bit naughty, they want to be cool in front of their friends, they want to hack into the system, and if a wireless technology network doesn't have a good security system, say, I can't do it yet, but say my friends from TAFE might be able to hack into TAFE network, and that's not a very good thing, considering we study there and we should not do that. Okay, and another physical security, as in, say, if you leave a router or an access point hanging anywhere, there's very high chances that knowingly or unknowingly that might be damaged, so someone can trip and fall. So it's always best to put the access points on the top of the ceiling. As we said earlier, the signal goes downwards, and it provides less coverage as well, and it's safer. And obviously cabling, it's always a good idea to cover them up with metal, non-metal, plastic cover, so to save it from erosion or say pests, even rats and that. And that's about the physical security. And maybe if you want to go a bit more technical, having an access control, having different SSIDs for teachers and students and guests even, so they don't get the equal privilege of the network. Obviously the system administrator would have maximum privilege, however teachers might have a certain amount of privilege that they need. The student would have to pay a minimum, which would be to access the internet, and ideally it would be good not to let a guest or student access the entire the skeleton of the network. So pretty much don't let students access into the router and whatnot, which is obvious things. The other aspect of the location service. This is a bit tricky, but a lot of devices that we have, say my laptop, my phone, they do operate on so they have this tracking thing on them, RFID. So and you can monitor what students are doing, or say where you check the logs, and if there's any suspicious activity going on, you can know which access point the command came from, so you can trace back to the access point and trace back the MacBook address, pinpoint the location of the threat, say which is a mobile phone or laptop, or whatever kind of malicious attack that the person was trying to do, it can be easily traced back to the service, to the intruder, pretty much. And the other one might be the performance and cost. This is interrelated, pretty much. I will explain it in one slide. Say we need to update the wireless policy every 4 years. Say if our institution or someone's institution has not updated the access point or in the hardware physical infrastructure within the last 4 years, that means it might not perform to the certain standard that the home routers provide, and it might not meet the needs of the end user. The cost is obviously involved in every business aspect. Whenever we need to start up a new venture or say update the wireless technology. 2 seconds. Okay, sorry about that. Someone walked into my room. As we was talking about the cost related to the wireless deployment in the education sector, it is one of those things that we cannot avoid, because it is more of a necessity these days, as we are all connected to the internet, and especially in the education sector, you need that, and you need to be able to be online and be in cloud most of the time, especially when you are within the school premises. So you need to try to minimize the cost, however at the same time not compromising the performance of the wireless network. Investment need to be made on during the initial phase, and to analyze what kind of devices are required and if they would support the future updates or not. So in conclusion, the technology, including wireless and anything else, is just going to get better, faster, and more diverse. Any existing double LAN architecture need to be able to adapt to improving or updated devices, applications, and they should be able to prevent the security threat as well. The most important thing that we can do to create a successful wireless network is to have very good research, and then speak to the experts or hire the experts in order for us deployment. Thank you.